ladies and gentlemen. This is Rob Johnson coming to you from deep in the heart of Carrollton, Ohio. We're here at Carrollton High School in a huge matchup between the Carrollton Warriors and the Minerva Lions. I'm joined tonight with my sidekick, John Taggart, and special guest, Coach Robbie Wilson of Malvern. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the broadcast.
Yep, good evening.
Good to be here.
I'm super excited for this matchup. I think it's going to go down to the bitter end. I know that both teams are very strong. I believe Carrollton's undefeated, if I'm correct.
They're undefeated in the EBC. I believe they're 4-0, 17-4 on the season as a whole.
And Minerva, they just have the one loss in the EBC. Is that
they're
correct?
3-1, 8-4.
Yeah, they lost a good match to Salem a couple weeks ago. Salem's really tough. I guarantee they got some people here watching tonight. They're hoping for that three-way tie in the EBC.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it. But I'm super excited for this. There's just nothing like the atmosphere down here at Carrollton. They've got the light here, the spotlight down on the mat. And, of course, we've got a packed house. Carrollton always packs it, but Minerva brought their own.
Yeah, we're starting to approach standing room only, and I think we'll get to that point as we start rolling out. It looks like we're going to start at 175 tonight. As you're saying, this is just a great place to wrestle. I mean, it's kind of your quintessential, what you would call a wrestling school. You've had so many state placers and qualifiers, 2 state champions in the Pazook brothers. It's just a big community thing, and the culture here when it comes to wrestling is second to none. Minerva has that too. I mean, they've got, I believe it's 4 state champions. You had Chris Hahn, who won 3 by himself. You had one of the Chaddocks. Oh, thank you, sir. One of my 11 little wrestlers dropped me off. Oh, I asked for pizza, not a hot dog.
Look at you with the curbside service.
Jeez. We're gonna address that tomorrow at practice. But Minerva had the one Hilliard brother, Brian, state champion back in the day. His brother is the head coach, Chad, of this Minerva squad. As we said earlier, Chris Hahn, 3-time state champion. One of the Chaddock brothers is a state champion as well. Most recently, Jarrett Burst was a state runner-up. He was a tough heavyweight. And I think he got got the short end of the stick in the state finals on that COVID year, but he was still another tough wrestler.
Well, that COVID year was tough on a lot of guys. I mean, I know just from my standpoint, I know that we had 8 or 9 wrestlers that were supposed to go to state for Louisville as well, and none of them got to wrestle. So that's harsh. You know?
It was a disappointing year for sure.
I know when they came in and told those guys, there was pretty much not a dry eye in the room, because you work so hard for that end of the year tournament to get there. You get there, and then to have the plug pulled on it like all these wrestlers did around the area.
Yeah, I bet that's going to be one of those moments that all those wrestlers, they'll remember exactly what they were doing when they found out. We actually we had a state qualifier that year. His name was Tyler Banna. He was our only one, so we practiced that week with Minerva because they had so many state qualifiers that year. And I remember being in the room, scrolling through Twitter, asking Coach Hilliard, I'm like, you think they're going to cancel this? He didn't think it was going to happen, but I started getting more and more nervous as the info started coming in, and sure enough, they postponed it. And when you postpone a wrestling event with kids that are trying to keep weight down, it's not happening.
No, it's just so tough, and once you moved on from it, those guys all knew. They said they postponed it, so to speak, and we all knew it was over.
Yeah, writing was on the wall.
But getting back to this matchup, what do you think are the high-profile matches of this?
So based on what I saw from the weigh-in sheet, I think the biggest one I'm excited for is Levi Pigeon versus Andy Strader. They wrestled earlier this year at, I believe it was North Canton Hoover, with Pigeon coming out on top. They wrestled last year as well at Pigeon decisioning Strader 6-3. And that was a great duel last year too. Another one I'm looking forward to is 150. these aren't ranked wrestlers, but they're both incredibly tough, and I think they're right on the cusp of being ranked. And once that report comes out, I feel like both Adam Bennett and Anthony Fletcher, both seniors here tonight, are going to be in the rankings. As we go down, Hunter Dietrich, if he stays at 75, we don't know for sure, but if he bumps up to 90 to Russell Benzenda, that would be a great one. Unfortunately, Caden Haynes doesn't look like he's going to go tonight. He's the number 3 ranked 215-pounder, and he's a phenomenal kid. He hurt his ankle last week wrestling Elijah Baldridge. He's a smaller heavyweight. He's currently ranked number 1 at heavyweight, but they're the same size. And unfortunately, Caden suffered an injury, but hopefully we get him back here soon.
Yeah, looking at both teams going down through here, there's a lot of wrestlers that are ranked pretty high, in their respective weight class. So, I think across the board it's going to be a pretty good matchup.
Tell you what, there's just nothing like match night, is there, guys?
Oh,
My adrenaline's already rushing just watching these guys warm up.
No, I've been thinking about this one all day. We, Malvern, where I coach, we wrestled a match last night against Husky Valley. We beat them this past weekend at state duels, but they got us by 1 last night. So it was kind of nice to have this to look forward to, get my mind off that.
Yeah, that will do it for sure.
It could be anybody's night, so you never know how it's going to go, how it's going to play out. Run one wrong little move or little turn, or you take your eye off for just a second, and you could be staring at the lights.
No, absolutely.
Well, I watched that in the state tournament with Garrett Lotzenheiser a couple years ago. He was blowing everybody away. And down in Columbus, he just tried something. Next thing you know, we're standing there in shock as he lost. And I think that was his first and only loss of the year.
I remember reading that, and I thought, no, Bombs Page has it wrong. That didn't happen. I didn't believe it either. He just found his way back to Columbus, didn't he?
Yeah,
he's enrolled at Ohio State now.
He's going to go to Ohio State.
Good for him.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I think that's where he originally wanted to go. I know that him and Davin Rhodes, who's seems to be doing pretty well down at West Virginia, seems to be handling his own. I know they kind of went down together, and I think Garrett's true heart was back in Columbus.
Back at Ohio State, yeah.
And you can't fault him for that.
No, it's. I really like Ohio State wrestling. It's, some people complain about Tom Ryan, but if you go down there, just the atmosphere when you go to a match, the kind of kids they bring in, how they wrestle, it's a great place to be. I can't blame them for wanting to go there. And, Morgantown, you think West Virginia, but that's kind of that's a good ways away from Louisville.
Oh, yeah. And on top of it, Ohio State, they're one of the premier programs in the country. I mean, not just the Big Ten, but in the country.
Yeah, and that opens so many doors for you, too. Whether you want to be a high school coach or just the alumni base, just opens up so many doors in different professions. And plus the technique he's going to learn with Jay Jaggers down there, that's going to be great.
Well, I'll tell you what, while these guys are warming up, we're going to step away for just a few minutes and take a commercial break. This is the Straggat Media Network.
The Straggat Media Network, a local broadcasting network specializing in weather, news, sports, musical guests, weddings, commercials, visual marketing graphics. Let us take your business, school, wedding, or event to the next level. The Straggat Media Network.
Life is tough. At Notre Dame, Ohio State, and in my life thereafter, I've had to walk through situations that were as challenging as it gets. A large part of my ability to overcome the challenges were the determination and toughness I learned as a leopard athlete. Your challenge today is tough. They want to push you around and take what's yours. Fight hard and rise to the challenge to show yourself that in years to come, that as your life gets hard, you'll have the intestinal fortitude to overcome. For many years, you have trained and practiced for this moment. And show what you got.
You like spending time with your family, but have you planned for when that is not possible? Guiley & Guiley provide affordable estate planning protecting you and your family. Our experience is your solution. Guiley & Guiley.
Hello everyone, I'm Tegan Evans of the Straggat Media Network, a local broadcasting network for the Eastern Stark County area, connecting with our local communities to give you local news, weather, and sports. Local communities like Louisville, Alliance, Marlborough Township, Plain Township, East Canton, Hartville, Salem, and Carrollton. If there's good news, we want to hear it. A varsity game for your local school, we want to cover it. Local weather, we want to bring it to you. Like, subscribe, follow, to keep up on everything and everywhere we cover. This is the Straggat Media Network.
And we're back here at Carrollton. EBC Championship. Carrollton Warriors, Minerva Lions. Carrollton's still on the mat warming up. Just about there. Looks like we're going to start, as the guys said earlier, 175.
Yep, we're going to start 175. Looks like Aiden McNutt and Hunter Dietrich. So Hunter for the Lions is ranked 15th.
Welcome to Carrollton High School for tonight's varsity boys wrestling match between your visiting Minerva Lions and your Carrollton Warriors. Now for tonight's lineups. At 106 pounds for Minerva, there'll be a forfeit. And for Carrollton, junior returning skipper. Pounds for Minerva, there'll be a forfeit. pounds for Minerva, returning state qualifier, junior Connor Norris. And for Carrollton, freshman John Childs. At 126 pounds for Minerva, returning state qualifier, senior Andy Strader. And for Carrollton, returning state qualifier, junior Levi Pitchen. At 132 pounds for Minerva, returning district qualifier, junior Joey Brocklehurst. And for Carrollton, looking either senior Garrett Ortman or sophomore Justin Hart. At 138 pounds for Minerva, junior Ashton McRogan. And for Carrollton, it'll be either senior Trent Titoff or junior returning two-time state placer Josh Carter. At 144 pounds for Minerva, senior Anthony Fletcher. And for Carrollton, junior Ryan Pico. At 150 pounds for Minerva will be a forfeit. And for Carrollton, returning district qualifier, senior Adam Bennett. At 157 pounds for Minerva, junior Silas McClish. And for Carrollton, returning district qualifier, sophomore Dalton Sweeney. At 165 pounds for Minerva, sophomore Brett Miller. And for Carrollton, freshman Darian De Palma. At 175 pounds for Minerva, returning district qualifier, sophomore Hunter Teacher. And for Carrollton, junior Aiden McNutt. At 190 pounds for Minerva, freshman Enoch Krasinski. And for Carrollton, returning district qualifier, senior Ben Zinda. At 215 pounds for Minerva will be a forfeit. And for Carrollton, junior Owen Spilker. And at 285 pounds for Minerva, sophomore Hasher Sabatin. And for Carrollton, sophomore Matthew Waite or junior Aiden Shaw. Tonight's match will start at 175 pounds.
We're going to start off here at 175. Hunter Dietrich wrestling against Aiden McNutt. Hunter Dietrich, very, very tough kid. He is a phenomenal human being. I got a chance to get to know him over the summer. He wrestled one of our dual teams with a quick takedown there, do a leg turk. Okay. Dietrich up 2-0 in control here. He's also the quarterback of their football team. Looking to set up a butcher here. Oh, cross-face cradle. Gets hip to, got locked up. He's getting hip to hip now. He's got to pressure in, drive him to his hip, and run around. Nope, he loses it. Still in control, though. Breaks him down flat, controls the far wrist. Tell you one thing, Aiden McNutt is a tough kid. He's your quintessential team wrestler. He'll do anything he has to do to not get pinned. We saw him in a duel with Carrollton earlier. Oh, Dietrich with the near side cradle drives him to his hip. No, loses it. We have 45 seconds to go here in the first period. McNutt, very tough kid. Does what he needs to do for the team. And, you know, to be a good team, you have to have kids like that. Well, Dietrich's got the arm on the back. Looks like he sinks an arm bar there. Trying to run around the head here, but McNutt's tough. He's holding up well. We have 18 seconds here. See if he can get some backs. Oh, he starts to count. No backs there. Boy, to be that young and have shoulders that bend like that again. Oh, looks like time's going to run out here. No back on that. Wow.
Well, like you said, McNutt, very, very, very tough. I mean, it seemed like Dietrich threw everything he could at him to try to get him on his back, and no dice.
Yeah, that's really Hunter's style. He's a very physical, in-your-face wrestler. You know, just wants to go right through you. Dietrich chooses down here at the start of the second period. Up to his feet, turns in. McNutt drops to a leg. He's going to have to do something here. He's going to get hit with a stall call. Oh, flattens out. And Dietrich with the reversal. Hunter, a kid that puts in a lot of time in the off season. He was one of those kids. Oh, he looks to go neutral here. He wrestled at Warner Elite growing up. I wouldn't be shocked if we see a crossface cradle. Dietrich with a straight-on double. Switches off to a single here. He's driving. And 2 for Dietrich. Oh, the leg Turk. Leg Turk and a half. Oh, that's deep. That is deep. That's going to be hard to get out of there. Oh, and that Dietrich with the pin at 109 in the second period.
I'll tell you what, McNutt fought that whole second round. It just seemed like he started running out of energy there.
Oh yeah, that's what Hunter does. He wears you down, but good for McNutt. He's a tough kid, and I hope he keeps having success. Looks like we're going to 2:15 here. Looks like Enoch Brodzinski here wrestling at 2:15 against Owen Spilker. Owen Spilker is currently ranked 28th in the Borough fan rankings, and he's another tough kid. He's got a front headlock here. Spins around, gets his 2. Well, there's a little bit of a weight differential here, and Spilker's going to have to come off the hips, or he's going to get hit with a quick stall here in the first. Brodzinski doing a good job fighting here on bottom, working to his base. Oh, good breakdown there by Spilker. And I'll tell you what, Spilker is a very, very tough kid. He is hard to score on. Our 2:15, Zach Babachek, he's currently ranked 25th right now. He's wrestled Spilker 3 times this year, and you know, we've had some battles with him. He breaks Brodzinski back down to his hip here. Flatten out, still fighting on top. Oh, we got a stall on bottom here.
Well, and as you mentioned before, the weight difference is kind of paying dividends right now.
Yeah, and I think part of it, too, is a little bit of the age difference. Owen, a junior right now. Brodzinski, a freshman.
40 seconds.
Spilker's doing a really good job with his movement here. Hey, Brodzinski's doing a great job, too, moving on bottom after that quick stall call.
$20 seconds.
Spilker with a cradle attempt here. And out of bounds we go. 9.9 left in the first period. Spilker up 2-0. Duel currently sits at 6-6. Brodzinski sets. Spilker's on. Spilker right to that ankle and flattens out Brzezinski. That'll be time in the first period. Spilker up 2-0. He will defer to Brzezinski. Take top. Spilker with a quick stand up here. Brzezinski trying to drop to a leg, and Spilker with the escape. Snap down attempt there by Spilker. He's always got an underhook. Spilker to a front head now. He's gonna have to take that to the mat if he wants to score. Great tie there, back to the center. Minute 10 to go in the period. Spilker leads 3-0. We're really working on that underhook right now. Now to a front head. Brzezinski could be in trouble. Oh, we're out of bounds. Brzezinski was just hit with another stall there, so it brings the score to 4-0 Spilker. 47 seconds left in the second period. And Spilker with a little snap down to a front head there and just a quick go behind to get his 2. Brings the score to 6-0. Brzezinski doing a good job getting back to his base there. Looks like Spilker's going to try for a cradle. Nope, can't get it. Ties up the back end now. Yeah, when you tie up that back ankle, what you really want to do is you want to put your chest on their back and start attacking their post, make them carry your weight. Spilker with a power half. Oh, too little too late though as time ends there. Third period, chases down. Spilker's come a long way in the past 2 years. You know, getting to work with a coach like Joey McGee, who's a college wrestler for West Liberty, state qualifier for Groveport, Madison, and Columbus. You know, that helps your bigger kids. And Spilker up to his feet. Brzezinski looking for a trip. Onto a quad pod. And Spilker's out, bringing the score to 7-0. Minute 35, Brzezinski's going to have to start looking for a big move here. Some type of throw or... Oh, Spilker with another front headlock to a quick go behind. Brings the score to 9-0. Minute 22 left in the match. Brzezinski hit with another stall there. 10-0 Spilker from Carrollton.
Yeah, I think Spilker's just really just wearing him down. I think that's why he's kind of getting those stall calls. It's just running out.
Yeah, it's, you know, wrestling an older kid that's bigger than you. He's doing a great job, though. You got to commend the effort here.
He's making him work for it, that's for sure.
You know, that's what you need when you're wrestling in duels. You need kids like that who are ones like, you know, I might not win this match, but I'm not going to get pinned. I'm not going to get tacked. I'm going to go out and I'm going to battle for 6 minutes. 20 seconds left to go here in the match. Ooh, Brzezinski hit with another skull call there. 6 seconds here. Spilker trying to get a bundle, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to. And that'll do it. Spilker with an 11-0 win. Gets the major decision. That'll bring our team score to 10-6. I'm sorry, 10-6 Carrollton. Next match, we're gonna have Hatcher Sabaton, a sophomore from Minerva, against Aiden Shaw, a junior. Shaw coming out very active with his hands here and very aggressive. Not something you always see from the heavyweights.
No, it's kind of slow and go off the rip, but they're both really getting after it.
Oh, yeah. A little clinch there from Sabaton. Spilker trying for the front headlock. He's going to take it to the mat.
Ooh.
The circle gets his 2. Excuse me, I think I said Spilker there. I meant Shaw. Shaw with the tight waist ankle. So Shaw's got to have, started its back and then it stops. Backs are going. Shaw's got him on his back. This could be over here. Well, we're looking at that. That's just a good old-fashioned living room pin. Great. Shaw with the fall. 55.8 seconds remaining in the first. And as the weight classes turn around, we go to 106. State qualifier. He's a tough kid. Won a few matches at Nationals this year after the state tournament in Virginia Beach. Oh, he gets his forfeit to applause from the crowd. Next, Kale Snare. That's another good matchup. Kale Snare currently ranked 5th in the Borough Report. Mark Mueller is 17. Well, Kale gets his forfeit to applause from the crowd. That'll bring us to 120. We're returning state qualifier. John Childs, new to Carrollton this year. He is a Rhode Island junior high state runner-up. Well, currently the score sits at 28-6 Carrollton as we start this 120-pound match. Oh, Norris coming out aggressive. He's a very, very tough kid, very technical, does a lot of freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling in the off-season. You can see the influence of Coach Jeff Coleman there, working for 2-on-1s. Got a front headlock here. Good bounce. That's what you want to see from a front headlock, is just bounce, bounce, bounce off the mat and then try to get your go behind. You know, Connor is a student in RG Drag. He's actually in the HVAC class with my 150-pounder, Matt Pucci. He's got very good things to say about him. A little two-on-one there from Connor Norris. Oh, looks like he's got the Merkle there. He's got to extend it to get his 2. Pops the leg out, go behind. 2 for Norris, right into a claw. Loses that down to wrist right. Always looking for a power half here. Norris has got a cross wrist there, drives him, gets a quick 2 back there. He's let go of that arm if he wants to get those. Oh, he's going to drive him back, try to drive him back over here. Too near fall for Norris, little cross wrist turn.
30 seconds.
There's a older brother, Chuck. Yes, I did say Chuck Norris. Was a very, very good wrestler for Minerva. He was a state qualifier, very tough kid.
Well, I think with a name like Chuck Norris,
he
probably
kind of
should be.
11 seconds here. Norris trying to lock up a cradle. I don't think he's going to have the time to get it. Child's doing a good job fighting on bottom. Little break in the action here. Oh, it looks like we have blood time. Childs has some blood. Over to the trainer he goes.
I will say the freshmen are battling. You know, they might not come out victorious on the mat, but they're definitely not making it easy.
No, and that's part of being a freshman. Sometimes it's just survival. This little break here, they'll talk a little bit about the coaches. You know, Coach Chad Hilliard from Minerva, outstanding coach. You know, wrestled for Minerva, was a state, two-time state qualifier, I believe, state placer as a senior. He played a big role in our youth program starting too. When, you know, we started getting kids interested in it, you know, he welcomed the kids that were interested over into the program. And, you know, he could have said, you know, let's just, you know, take Malvern's good kids and, you know, not really say much else. But he really helped us get our youth program started, encouraged it. You know, Tim Babachek starts the youth program, and it's finally paying dividends. Those kids are starting to come through. And that'll be the end of the first period. Norris up 4-0 on Childs.
It's always nice when you have a program to really build, especially with a sport like wrestling where it takes time to develop. You know, it just doesn't happen in 1 year overnight. It takes a couple years to really get established.
Oh, absolutely. Norris takes down here, up to his feet, and we have an escape here in 7 seconds. 5-0 Norris in the second period. Norris looking for a throw. Oh, we have a head and arm, steps over, gets his 2, and starts the back. Childs fighting off his back here. And a weird spot. Childs come out the back door. Oh, he's got a double. He's going to drive on Norris, and we have a reversal. The score is 9-2. Childs back on top. Great fight. That's what you want to see out of your freshman. You know, he might not win it, but he's battling a returning state qualifier, giving everything he's got. Norris back into a 2-on-1 there. One minute to go here in the second period. Norris with a single leg attempt there to a front head, bounces it, gets the cradle, starts driving it over. Childs is on his back, he's fighting. It's gonna be hard to get out of this. 40 seconds left in the period. Oh, Norris stepping over to stud it up. That's never fun to be a part of. Oh, Childs fights out of it. Good for him. Great battle here. 2 back. Score currently sits at 14-2. Yeah, Connor Norris is very, very tough on top, but Childs is doing a good job. Yeah, but 10 seconds remaining here in the period. That'll bring the second period to an end there, 14-2. Connor Norris leads.
I'll tell you what, just when you think Childs is going to get pinned, or he just gets out of it and keeps fighting. He's a tough kid.
Yeah, very, very tough. Oh, good high C attempt there from Childs. Cracks it down. Norris has a leg, though. That leg pass. I think Childs might finish this. He's got to keep moving. Straighten that leg out. That's 2 Childs. Great job. Way to fight. Brings the score to 14-4 with 1:30 left in the third period. And Norris up with a quick escape there. Norris back to a 2-on-1, but that's got to be encouraging to the Carrollton coaches to see your freshmen go out third period, take a shot, take him down.
Yeah, he could have easily packed it up in the first period, but he's fighting and
yeah, doing a great job. Looks like Norris here with tries a little throw by from an underhook, gets around, gets his 2. He's got a hat. Loses the far wrist though. Score currently 17-4. A quick 2 count would do it in this match with a tech fall. Norris gets him over, straight over. Oh, that might do it. Near side cradle, drove him over to his back. Norris is going to have to finish it if he wants the pin, because if he gets out, it's a tech fall. And that Norris will seal the deal with a pin with 32.3 left in the third period. You know, the stat book's going to show that Childs gave up a pin there, but, you know, he did a great job fighting.
Oh, yeah, he made Norris work for it. And if you could see out on the mat, Norris was definitely out of breath, kind of hunched over at the end of that match like, that kid bad.
Ranked junior Levi Pigeon against number 10 ranked Andy Strader. Okay, a senior in high school. These two are familiar with one another. Now, Levi, one of the kids wrestling for Carrollton, whose family has gone through the program. I had the chance to coach his brother Clay. You know, another interesting name here tonight, Clay Pigeon. Pigeon with a shot attempt there, nothing. These are two high level wrestlers. You know, this is what you want to see in a big duel like this. Pigeon with a shot attempt, doesn't get it there. Oh, and it lands up deep on a double. He's trying to come out the back door here. Strader doing a good job fighting it off. Pigeon's gonna have to fight that arm through. And we have a stalemate. I think that was the best case scenario for Strader there. Pigeon with the double attempt there. Strader to a front headlock.
30 seconds.
Pigeon with another shot attempt. And out of bounds we go. 17.8 left here in the first period. 0-0. Pigeon very active with his feet right now. A lot of movement. He is a very, very strong 126-pounder. Yeah, I got the chance to wrestle with him a little bit last year, towards the end of the year, and you know he feels like I'm wrestling someone that weighs 150. Oh, Pigeon with a close takedown there with the buzzer, but did not get it.
Well, this match is as average.
Nervous choice. Strader will take down here. Part of the reason you don't defer after 0-0 first period, whoever scores the first points of the match, if you make it to triple overtime, you get the choice whether you want to go top for the ride out or bottom to try for the escape. Pigeon with the breakdown. Looks like he's got a little cross wrist there, trying to work his bar in. Strader back to his base. Pigeon with a little claw there. You know, and this is where Levi excels. He's just so physically strong. Oh, he's got a boot in now, looking for a power half. No score still here. 1:05 to go in the period. And we have a stalemate. Pigeon stops that escape attempt, grabs the elbow real quick, and he's got another leg in already. Not a fun place to be. Just drained you. When you have a good leg rider on top of you, and it's not a very fun place. Pigeon with another boot in now. Oh, tries to slip in the other one here. This is not a good place. Strader flat on the mat with two boots in. He's going to have to try to get out of this. 15 seconds here. Strader just doesn't want to get turned. That's what he should try. Just don't get turned here. And Pigeon doesn't want to lose this advantage here. Oh, he's getting him over. Can he get a couple swipes? No. Good attempt. That brings the second period to a close here. 0-0. Pigeon will choose down.
Well, I think it might be the right call. It's kind of wore Strader out there in the second period.
Yeah, absolutely. Pigeon was a Top Gun placer earlier this year. Lost a very close semifinals match to Scherer from Canfield. Oh, Strader flattens him out real quick. Looks to get a boot in. The two high-level kids here on top, it appears. Oh, Strader running the power half. Oh, that's deep. That's getting close to potentially dangerous there. Pigeon fights his way out of it, though. We said earlier, these are both two high-level wrestlers, both tough kids. Minute 15 here left in the third period, 0-0. Pigeon's flattened out. Strader with the leg. Oh, Pigeon gets hit with a stall call there with 1 minute left to go. Oh, now Strader's got both boots in here. Trying to run the half. Pigeon fights back to his base. He pressures back into him. Gets Strader high. We have 33 seconds here. Pigeon's gonna have to find a way to move. Oh, Strader's got him flattened back out. Ooh, boy, he is really cranking on that. And we have a potentially danger. I wondered if they were gonna call that. That's. Whew. We have an injury time green there. And nothing dirty, just trying to run a half. Sometimes they end up in a weird spot, especially when you have the boots in. Uh, 14.3 seconds left here. I expect to see Levi explode off bottom here to try to win this one in regulation and not have to go to overtime.
Well, the crowd on their feet.
Right off the whistle.
Ooh.
Strader gets a boot in. Oh. Quick. Oh, no backs there.
Wow. 3
Strader
seconds.
with a boot, 3 seconds. And it looks like this one's going to overtime, folks.
Wow. Well, high-profile matches always go to overtime, right?
That's right. First match at overtime here tonight.
Now
overtime is sudden victory.
And now you just can't be physically tough. Now you got to be mentally tough and push through some of that wear and tear you got going on.
I guarantee both their legs are burning right now. Their chests are on fire. Who wants it more? Strader with a shot attempt there. Pigeon comes up into an underhook. Shot there from Pigeon. Tries to get on a single leg. Strader trying to run the corner. Driving. Strader with a front headlock on the side of the mat here. Tries a little shuck. Another shot attempt from Strader. And we're out of bounds. 14.9 to go. Sudden victory here. This one's living up to the bill. Attempt off the whistle there from Pigeon. It was more of a try to get him to react than an actual attempt. Straight on double from Pigeon. 6 seconds left here. Underhook. And Red gets hit with a stall. 0.2 seconds left on the clock. We have 1 stall apiece here in overtime. And Pigeon with a shot off the whistle there, but just not enough time to finish it. So we go to the second overtime.
If you could real quick, maybe explain to some of the viewers the overtime rules for wrestling.
Okay, so first overtime, sudden victory, first points wins, and it doesn't have to be a takedown. So if you have a stall call against you and you get hit for stalling in overtime, that's it, it's over. Second overtime, where we're at now, you have a choice. There's 2 30-second goes. Okay, oh, we actually have a caution there. But you get choice. Okay, so they flip a coin. It was Red's choice. They defer to green. Okay, you can choose top or bottom. Levi Pigeon has chosen top. So his goal right here is either going to turn or ride him out. Now, if you get an escape, it is not sudden victory. You have to continue to wrestle the full 30 seconds. Oh, Pigeon's got a leg in here. Looking for a power half. He's getting high. Eight seconds to go here. Not sure we're going to see anything.
2, 1.
All right, now the choice goes to Schrader, and he's going to go back down. Probably the safe choice there. If he's rode out here, we'll go to the ultimate tiebreaker. We'll flip the coin to see who gets choice. Hey, Pigeon immediately an ankle. Schrader trying to come up. Blocks off that boot coming in. He's up. Pigeon's got a leg here. He's going to need to do something here. He's going to get hit with another stall. Don't want to get hit with it.
Wow.
11 seconds left. Schrader back up.
5 seconds.
2 seconds left. And we are going to go to the third overtime.
I'll tell you what, guys.
And
this
green
is
will get the choice
unbelievable.
here. And they will choose top. So, with third overtime, if bottom man doesn't get out, top man wins.
This is what championship wrestling's all about.
Yep. Pigeon right to an ankle. Schrader fighting. Pigeon's got the boot in now. Not where you want to be. Nice looks for another one. Oh, Schrader's flattened out. 16 seconds left to go in the match. Not a great place for Schrader.
10 seconds. Oh, boy.
Oh, he's got to do something. Need to try something on top here. 3 seconds.
1.
And Levi Pigeon will win the match in triple overtime.
Wow.
1-0.
Getting a standing ovation from the crowd here.
Great match.
I'll tell you what, I think both of them left it all on the mat out there. That was one heck of a match.
I don't know if I've ever been through a third overtime match.
They're pretty intense. You don't see them very often. Next, we have Joey Brocklehurst here against Garrett Borkwin. Brocklehurst currently ranked number 26th. Jimmy Libble not able to go tonight. Brocklehurst, we're trying to run near side cradle here. Moves it up. Looks like he's about to get his 2. Not yet. Nope, there he does. Gets it. Now he's got a boot in. Oh, looking for a spladle here. Oh, and he loses the leg. You know, Brocklehurst is one of those kids. He's got a very, very unique style of wrestling. He's very quick, very twitchy with his moves. He can bend in ways a lot of kids can't, which allows him to get to, like, this is how he just locked up this cradle right here. The bend in his body is, I mean, it hurts me to watch. I'm sure it doesn't bother him.
Well, as we've seen earlier in this match, he's been kind of all over the place like a pretzel.
Brocklehurst, another wrestler here that placed at Top Gun this year. A caution on top. Brocklehurst stops first move. He's got the wrist, looking for a head lever here. Brocklehurst down on a leg now. He's going to have to move to avoid a stall call. So Borkwin tries for a split of his own. Can't quite get it. Brocklehurst still in control here. Looking for a power half. Oh, slides in the boot. Tries to swing the gate. He get backs there, but might have to reset and swing again. Working on a power half, starts to get him to go, and then loses it. Brings us to the end of the first period. Score is 2. Match score currently sits at 31-12. Carrollton in the lead. Brocklehurst will take down. Right up to his feet. Borkwin breaks him down, but Brocklehurst moves on bottom. Little dump there. And gets his 2. Brocklehurst puts in the boot. Trying to look for backs here. He's going to need to post out of that. Try to post the other leg out or swing it open. Not a lot of action here. And we have one escape. Carrollton brings the score to 4-1. Brocklehurst in on a straight-on double. Moves aside a little bit, gets the takedown. Kicks him out.
Yep.
Shot from Borkwin there. Brocklehurst trying to get around. 40 seconds left. Another takedown, 2. Oh, nope. Nope, no 2 there. No, we have a Merkel here from Brocklehurst. And he's got it out. He's got that low. And he loses it. He had that Merkel pretty tight. There's a wrist control there, looking to run a half. Oh, Brocklehurst chins him back on a sit out. We got 2 back there. Period's going to end. But that's a good way to finish the period there. Joey Brocklehurst goes into the third, 10-2 lead. Borkwin will choose neutral here. Going back to the coaching staffs of both these teams, Brocklehurst with a quick dump there. Both coaching staffs are second to none. Coach Ken Pazuk, still on staff here at Carrollton, was the former head coach. Was my high school head coach. Just a phenomenal human being, a phenomenal wrestling coach. Jeff Mick has been at Carrollton for a very long time. He's a legend in my eyes. I love that guy more than anybody. His son, Dustin Kempf, he's been here since I've been in high school. He was a former state qualifier for Carrollton, stuck around, big part of the program.
It's nice to see people come back and support their, hometown, their community, and and keep trying to make the community grow.
Yeah, and that's what helps build programs. Is Brocklehurst throws in another leg up 12-2 here, looking to get a turn. Minerva's the same way. Coach Soniak, the assistant to Chad Hilliard, phenomenal guy. I actually shadowed him when I was getting my teaching license. Teaches history, another social studies teacher, so got a soft spot for him. He's a great coach. As we get stalling on bottom here from Berkwin, and you see a lot of former wrestlers coming back to Minerva to help, like Sammy Southers. He was a good wrestler a couple years ago there. Brocklehurst gets an arm bar, and he's got the far wrist here. Berkwin's doing a good job not getting turned. And that's what you need. You need kids that are going to go out. They're not going to get pinned. They know what they're doing is contributing to the team. And that's a hard sell for a lot of kids. Like, everyone wants to be the one to score the touchdown, shoot the three-pointer. But, no one wants to do the gritty work, the one setting the screen. And the kids that'll go out and wrestle and not give up bonus points, those are the kids you have to have in your lineup. They're not too proud to be that kid. Brocklehurst looking for a cradle here. We have 12 seconds left. I'm not sure he's going to get it. Oh! Little chin whip right to his back. Short time here. We have 3 seconds. I don't know if he's going to get it. Time. We have a 15-2 major decision here for Joey Brocklehurst. Wasn't through lack of trying, though. He fought to the end there to get that pin. We have Talon Miller from Minerva coming out the ring. 4. State placer, who is a Top Gun champion this year. Oh, Carmen in on a low single. Turns. Looking for a crossface cradle there. Doesn't quite get it. Got Miller broken down, trying to dig his bar in. Josh Carmen, another kid here tonight. Just a phenomenal human being, great wrestler, also plays football. Oh, Carmen looking for a stack, and that might do it here early. Got the half. Miller fighting.
Yep.
And that'll do it. 1:25 left in the first period. Great victory from Josh Carmen there, who got his 100th win this season as a junior. You have to be pretty good to get 100 wins in less than 3 years. So we have Ashton McRoby against Ryan Kiko. Ryan Kiko suffered a knee injury last year, didn't get to wrestle. Very strong. Feel out period here for both of them. Ryan's little brother, Levi, wrestled earlier tonight. Got a pin in the junior high match. Oh, Kiko in on a high C, cracks it down. Gonna have to get that right arm out and cut the body here. Keep circling across. McRoby doing a good job, and Kiko gets it. McRoby was doing a good job fighting it off. A 2-on-1 here from Kiko. Trying to dig in that bar. And out of bounds we go. 48.3 left in the first period. Kiko up 2-0. Team score currently sits at 37-16, Carrollton. Carrollton looking to lock up the outright EBC title this year. I'll say this, the EBC is really, really strong this year. Marlington's come along here as Kiko looking for a Turk. Salem's hoping to get a share. Minerva's always tough.
Yeah, there usually there's about maybe 4 or 5 programs that are it's a battle when they come in. There are no easy nights.
No, there definitely aren't. And then Canton South's even they're having a strong season. They're in the pack now, but just a couple years ago they were in the EBC. And Kiko looks to close out the first period here on top. 2 seconds remaining. And that'll do it. Second period, Kiko will defer. And Kiko also a football player. Coach Jim Salimas. Caution on Kiko there. Another caution there on Kiko.
Seems like every other match there's been a caution from one of the two teams pretty regularly tonight.
Yeah, cautions are one of those things, especially from top bottom. Good movement on bottom here from McRoby. You're never sure what kind of ref you're going to get. Are they going to be hard on that tight waist, or if you come a little bit over the elbow, are they going to say something? You're never quite sure. Kiko's still in control here. Minute 30 to go in the second period. A lot of hand fighting going on here. Roby with a switch attempt. Oh, Kiko's going to catch it and get his bar in there. That's not a good place to be. Roby fights back to his base, though. He's a tough kid. Kiko flattens him out. Under a minute to go here in the second period. And we have a stalemate. Kiko with the breakdown, stopping the first move at the whistle there. Kiko's got his bar, and he loses it. Kiko looking for a crossface cradle here. Doesn't look like he's gonna get it. One thing Kiko's doing a really good job of right now, he's tying up the back end with that little ankle lace. As I say that, Coach Hilliard yells that Groby needs to unhook it, knee slide forward. 13.7 to go here in the second period at 1:44. Ryan Kiko currently leads Ashton McRoby of Minerva 2-0. Switch attempt there from McRoby up to his feet, trying to get out. Oh, good follow-up shot there from Kiko to get him out of bounds and stay in control. Looks like McRoby's finding a second wind here. Stand-up attempt. 3 seconds remain. Kiko in control. That'll take us to the third period. Leads 2-0. He will choose down to start the third period here. Carrollton wearing their black singlets tonight with white pinstripes. Kiko up to his feet. Groby doing a good job tying up the ankle there, getting him back to the mat. Minerva in the black Brutus singlet with lions on the front and the actual Minerva lion on the back. A big fan of the pinstripe look on wrestling singlets. Kiko up to his feet, and he is out.
Yeah, it's a very nice, nostalgic, just clean clean-looking singlet. 'Cause I know they can get a little wild sometimes.
Yeah, I like the classic looks. You start getting too much stuff on it, they get a little cluttery. Oh, McRoby trying to run the corner here. Oh, good shot, just out of bounds. Minute 29 to go. Kiko up 3-0. These got to be two tired kids here.
But you got two different body styles too. As McRoby's more of a stockier built kid, and Kiko a tall, lanky kid. So it's kind of a,
it's an interesting
combination
difference there. Yeah. Oh, McRoby with a good little shot gets behind 3-2. He's going to get out front here.
Oh,
look for that near side cradle. Oh, he's got the knee. Oh, potentially dangerous. Looks like coaches are telling McRoby, go neutral, look for that takedown, which he does. Kiko currently leads 4-2. 52 seconds left. It looks like McRoby's really putting the pressure on here. He has powerful snaps. .30 seconds to go. Kiko currently up 4-2. Roby with a collar tie.
Yeah, he's going to have to make something happen here pretty quick.
20 seconds to go. Good shot from McRoby. And we're out of bounds. 16.5 to go here. Kiko currently leads 4-2. I don't believe he has any stall calls, so it's really on McRoby to get a takedown. 12 seconds to go. McRoby with a shot, too far away though. I'm not sure he's going to get it. 8 seconds to go. Kiko gets hit with a stall. Not enough time though to really make that matter on the scoreboard.
1.
And that'll do it. Ryan Kiko with a 4-2 victory.
That's a good match there.
That was a very good match. Here's another match I was really looking forward to. Anthony Fletcher, both high-quality wrestlers. Adam Bennett, the cousin of our 215-pounder. Phenomenal kid. Comes from a great family. Really grown as a wrestler in the past couple years. Started out as 106 as a freshman. Anthony Fletcher, another tough kid. Looking for a 2-on-1. See a lot of Minerva kids going for the 2-on-1. A little bit of that Samurai Wrestling Club connection there. Fletcher with very active hands here. Team score currently sits at 40-16 Carrollton, and I'm going to venture to say they have this one locked up and the EBC title to go along with it.
Yeah, I believe you're right, Coach. Carrollton just came out tonight.
Well, Fletcher in on a single takedown.
Wow.
They decided it was theirs. I will say Minerva did not go without a fight.
No, they're down a couple kids too. You don't like to see that. You want to see both teams at full strength. I mean, Mark Moeller, he's a very high quality wrestler at 113, not able to go. Caden Haynes is an absolute animal on the mat. He's not able to go tonight. And then, when you start having people out of the lineup, you start to move people around. Kids wrestle weight classes that they're not in.
Well, and you never want to give up a forfeit.
No, especially not at this level. You really can't do it against high quality teams like this either.
No.
But it happens, and Minerva's wrestling tough. Fletcher still on top here. 12 seconds to go in the period. Leads 2-0, and out of bounds we go. 8.7 left on the clock. Fletcher with a little double thigh pry there to stop the stand-up. And Bennett gets up, gets his one. Adam Bennett with a quick escape there. They go out of bounds, 2.2 on the clock, but great hustle. That'll take us to the end of the first period. Anthony Fletcher 2-1. Fletcher will defer, start the period, and Bennett takes down. Oh, Bennett with a reversal there. McGroby looking for another one. Bennett follows, out of bounds they go. Wow, what a sequence there. What a sequence.
A little lightning strike there.
Yeah, good little flurry. Bennett on top, grabs the ankle, flattens out Fletcher here. Oh, nasty crossface there. Then starting to get physical. Carrollton's junior high team won the match with Minerva's junior high team tonight. Oh, Bennett looking for an armbar here. He's got it deep. Oh, he loses the far wrist, but he's got a half in now. He upsides and runs that. That's not a comfortable move to be in. It's not comfortable for either wrestler. He's got to go under the armpit and get there. Now he's got it. Oh, he reinforces it now. Back to the wrist. Minute 10 to go here. Oh, that is tight and that is deep. You know, Fletcher needs to try to post his arm out, stop and run. Bennett needs to drive his shoulder to his ear to get that bar going. 45 seconds to go. Well, Bennett trying to get him over here, get a couple swipes.
30 seconds.
Oh, he's got him. Oh, with the stick. Adam Bennett gets the pin here on senior night with an arm bar. He had that thing in for a good 45 seconds.
Yep, just kind of wore him down. And but it's always nice, like we talked about earlier with the girls' match, it's nice to see a senior go out on senior night.
Next we have Silas McClish wrestling Darian DePalmo. Oh, I'm sorry, Dalton Sweeney, my mistake. Dalton Sweeney, a returning district qualifier. Oh, McClish,
wow.
Quick little duck. Gets Sweeney right to his back. Gets a takedown and 2 near fall. McClish is another wrestler from Minerva. He's not ranked, but he's a very high level wrestler as he tries to suck back Sweeney there. Gets his bar in, controls the far wrist, little rake and run.
Oh.
To the Merkel. Gets his back. He gets 2 back there. Brings our score to 6-0. Klish with the breakdown there. Stop Sweeney's stand up. Oh, he gets his boots in. Double boots. Now Sweeney's flat on the mat. Not a good place to be. McClish, also a student at RG Drag in the HVAC program there. Oh, McClish with the half. Sweeney's doing a great job fighting off his back here, though. In on a single, tries to drive the elbow to the mat, goes down to the ankle. He needs to shelf it here, and he gets his 2. Good reversal there from Sweeney. Looking to get a cradle here, trying to lock up that crossface cradle.
10 seconds.
Oh, he's got a butcher. 5 seconds left. Can he get some back points here? 2 seconds left. And time is going to run out. And Sweeney gets 3 and makes this into a match again. Down 8-0. It's now 8-5. McClish takes neutral to start the second period.
McClish kind of lucky there that time ran out, because I think if there would have been like maybe 5 more seconds, it might have been a different match.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, Dalton Sweeney is a very, very strong kid. He wrestled R157 Tyson Clear. Tyson's currently ranked 10th on the Burrow report, and he did a heck of a job against him. We have a McClish tries to turn the Merkle and he loses it. Sweeney looking for a butcher here. He gets McClish on his back. This might be it. Needs to get his hips down. There it is. That's it. Sweeney down 8-0 at one point in the first period. Comes back, gets a pin with the butcher against McClish from Minerva. What a match.
Like we said earlier, anything can happen. One little wrong move, and as you see, time's turn.
Yep. Carrollton currently winning this match, 52-16, and bringing us to an end tonight is going to be freshman Darian DePalmo against sophomore Breck Miller. Darian, the younger brother of Coach Dustin Kempf, and Darian's dad is a graduate of Minerva High School. He was a basketball player there, so I'm not sure how he feels about tonight. Watching his son wrestle against his alma mater in a sport he probably didn't think too highly of when he was younger.
I'll tell you what, coming from the basketball world, after having a son that wrestled, it gives a whole new meaning to it. Let me just put it that way.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, I gained a ton of respect over the time period that my son wrestled over there at Louisville, and just unbelievable. You definitely find out they have some true inner spirit when you see them in situations on the mat when they just have to fight with everything they have to get out of them.
Absolutely.
So, like I said, coming from a basketball guy, wrestling's number 2. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it.
It's a fun sport, and I tell the kids, like, listen, it's not for everybody.
No.
It's hard. It is very hard.
Well, I've seen a lot of really tough guys leave the wrestling room because they didn't have it.
Yeah.
It's just not how physically strong or physically tough you are. It's just as big as a mental sport as it is physically.
Well, DePalmo with a front headlock here. Well, looking for a seatbelt there. Back to a front head. And out of bounds we go. DePalmo, a kid the Carrollton coaching staff is very high on. The very hard worker in the room. .13 seconds left to go in the period here. Miller hit with a stall call. He's got an underhook. That'll be the end of period 1 there. Score is 0-0. Miller will take down. With a quick stand up. Palmo is going to have to break him down or kick him. He chooses to kick him. Miller currently leads 1-0. Miller looking for underhooks here. Not going to get him. As I look around here tonight, I see a lot of people from different schools around the area. I know a couple of our kids from Malvern came tonight. Our junior high coach is here. Shout out to him. Dan Clear does a phenomenal job with our junior high kids. Ooh. Oh, DePalmo looking for a take. No score yet. To the front headlock. Bounces it. got to put your head in the side. Miller doing a good job here, weathering this storm. And we're out of bounds. Palmo had a cradle locked up there, but not at a good angle to finish it. Shot there from Miller. Palmo back to well. Miller currently has one stall call here. Just a lot of hand fighting going on right now. 12 seconds left to go in the period. DePalma with a straight on double. And we're out of bounds. Coach Kemp over there in the corner, letting little brother know. Straight on double. Good shot. Can he finish? No, he loses. A good sprawl from Miller there.
A little mad at himself there.
He was in deep. Gotta finish that. DePalma will take down here in the third. Miller currently leading 1-0. Miller ties up the back end there. Laces that ankle. He loses it. Palmo up to his feet here. We have one escape. We are knotted up 1-1 in the final match of the evening with 1:30 to go. The duel's been in hand for a while in favor of Carrollton, but these kids are still wrestling hard.
Yeah, I think all in all, there's been some great matches throughout the night.
But I'll tell you what, guys. The score isn't, I guess, relative.
Oh, DePalmo with two there. Miller tried a standing Merkel and lost it.
I think match-wise, the each individual match has been a lot closer than what the score has been overall.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. We have 55 seconds to go. DePalmo leads 3-1. On an ankle there. Miller up to his feet. DePalmo runs him out of bounds. Miller back to his feet. DePalmo looking for a break down there. Miller back to his feet. Out of bounds we go. Miller's doing a good job getting to his feet here. DePalmo's going to have to find a mat return to avoid that stall call. 36.6 left in the period. DePalmo down to an ankle. Stops the first move.
30 seconds left.
He just can't get reversed. Miller back to his feet. Out of bounds we go again. 24 seconds left. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Well, DePalmo throws in a leg here. 20 seconds to go. Crossface from DePalmo. 14 seconds. He just wants to hold on here. Looking to swing the gate. Try to get a couple back points at the end. 8 seconds to go. Power half.
Yep.
3 seconds. And that'll do it for the duel.
As they turn on the lights and blind everybody.
That's one of the drawbacks about wrestling under a spotlight. When it's over, it's back to reality.
But yeah, I think it was a great night. I mean, obviously the team score doesn't really show how the night went, but I think the matches individually were phenomenal.
Oh, absolutely. Minerva had a couple kids out. It's hard to make up a 39-point difference, just a couple kids. But they just not having those matchups is a little disappointing. But they fought hard and gave it their all. And Carrollton came out on a mission tonight and took care of business.
So, I guess as we wrap everything up, for Carrollton, for Minerva, who are some of your picks or some of your matches that you thought stood out compared to the rest?
The number one match that stood out to me was the 126 match between Levi Pigeon and Andrew Strader. I mean, anytime a match goes to triple OT with two ranked kids that are in the top, I mean, that's phenomenal. That's what you want to come and see. My second match is Adam Bennett versus Anthony Fletcher. Adam Bennett's one of those kids that's come so far, and someone's behind me right now messing with me. That would be our junior high coach, who I said nice things about earlier. I take them all back. I'm going to find it. If anybody's interested in a junior high job next year, let me know. But Adam Bennett had a great match against Anthony Fletcher. He's a kid that he actually wrestled with us when he was a freshman on a summer team. And he's just a phenomenal kid, comes from a great family. Really excited to see him get a pin here on senior night against a very high-quality wrestler in Anthony Fletcher.
No, I'm gonna as we have some bystanders, I'm gonna have to agree with you on the triple overtime. I mean, that was like a tournament match. I mean, it was just as intense as it gets. People were on their feet. I mean, it was an electric match. I'll tell you what, I think both those kids are probably going to sleep well tonight.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what you want in a rivalry match like this for the league title. You want it to come down to that. You want to be in those big matches. That's when it gets fun. And, I'm sure Andy Strader is disappointed, but, he's having a great year, and he's going to continue to have a great year. And I could see him placing high at the state tournament, too.
Yep, well,
wrestler of the match. Who are you picking?
Oh, I got to pick one. I got to go with Levi Pigeon.
Yeah, I think so too. When you have the internal fortitude to withstand a triple overtime match, I mean, mentally, physically, you get into the overtime to begin with, you're spent.
Oh yeah.
To take it 3 extra periods and finish it, I'm with you. I agree 100%.
Yep.
John?
Yep, no, I agree. I think it's kind of hands down there. I don't think too often you get triple overtime with, two high-ranking wrestlers on a, title night for the EBC. I don't think that happens too often. So, when those things come, you have to kind of take those. So.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming on with us. I want to thank Coach Robbie Wilson for joining us tonight, giving us the call.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love it. This is a blast. This is something I'm new at, but I'd like to do it again. It was a lot of fun.
Well, you might have been new, but I mean, you sounded like a pro. So
well, thank you. I appreciate that.
But I want to congratulate the Carrollton Warriors on winning the EBC champs.
Yeah, not only in wrestling, but in basketball as well. I mean, and in football. I mean, they've really had a great year, a great run so far in all their sports.
It's been a good year for Carroll County sports-wise.
Yeah, it really has. We've had the luxury of following some of the teams around here, so it's been really awesome. So I want to thank again everybody for coming on. We had a great night here. Carrollton, EBC champions, and here on senior night to boot. So I want to thank again. And as always, have a great night, everyone.